young artists. Graffiti is art, but it should be admired in a place specially intended for that purpose. This wall is as wide as the school is generous, and is big enough for you all to express yourselves all year long without scribbling, painting anywhere else.
Okay, you sheep, you gotta spray wherever they tell you to.
Show us what you can do, Melvin, instead of criticising. Unless you're scared, that is.
Scared? You'll see who's scared in just 5 seconds.
Oh, no, that will do, you two. Today we are making art, not war.
Okay, I'm going. I'm scared your spraying will give me an eye ache.
All this excitement over a wall. What do you think, Violet?
Oh, you know, Raymond, me and modern art.
Go ahead, children. Show us your talent. Astound us.
No, the left. Yes, it's good. No, to the left of the right. Ah, if I hadn't slipped on those dreaded stairs, I could show you. And it's not clean over there. Get cleaning.
Well, they couldn't fall any lower, right?
Sometimes I wonder if I should just let the place stay dirty. Your business is picking up, my little mongoose. You can go.
They tagged a wall painting?
Yes, all our drawings on the wall were toyed.
Toyed?
It's when you graffiti over someone else's work. I'm sure it was Melvin. You have to get him.
So what makes you accuse him?
He's jealous. He couldn't stand it that I could draw as well as him. So he began to provoke me by scribbling all over my work.
Okay, Sam, what then?
But I wouldn't be pushed around. I'm not that type. We went too far. We sort of redecorated the walls of the art room, and the principal didn't really appreciate it. As a result, we were not allowed to do graffiti at all, and that was everyone. On condition that Melvin and I made peace, the principal agreed to give us a special graffiti wall. Peace? What a joke! Melvin can't stand the other artists. He just wants the principal to cancel the whole thing. No more graffiti wall, no more anything for anyone. It's a really dirty trick because amongst graffiti artists there's a code of honour.
At the SBI, we have a code too.
Article 1, never accuse without proof.
And Article 2, you have to go and find that proof.
Oh boy, well our vandals certainly went to town on this one.
I hadn't noticed, but that tag was added by someone after the inauguration. It's cool.
A talented artist who doesn't want to be known and who also gets sprayed on.
Right. The first thing we do is analyse the paint.
You might get the brand, but it won't give you the name. Melvin doesn't paint with his fingers, so you're not likely to find his prints.
First, we don't know that it is him. Next, you never know. The vandal might be one of the artists. And
to find out, we're going to have to compare the paint in the graffiti to that of the artists.
You could also give us a list of your pals who painted here with you before the wall was vandalised.
To show you who painted what, I can do better. Phil was there, Nabil there, Renan there.
And the mystery artist there. Any idea who that might be?
The style reminds me of something. Hey, what are you doing?
Funny, they look very regular for simple spots of paint.
Sam, I have to tell you, if the name of the person responsible for this damage is not made known within 24 hours, there will be no more graffiti wall. This is a school, not a graffiti battleground.
Don't worry, 24 hours is plenty of time to solve the case.
To start with, we're going to have to analyse all this.
Sonking Zebus, Zilch 0 Big Blank. Oh, there's nothing in the SBI archives matching organised gang graffiti. How about you? You find anything?
This mystery artist. I've already seen his work on walls around town, but I can't remember where. And he also has an illegible signature.
Right. Any progress with the science?
Sample 28 and sample 53 match. The paint used by the vandal is the same as that used by one of the graffiti artists. And it's our unknown artist.
You sure?
Science never lies.
I'll find him, you graffiti genius. Even if he does work secretly, he's a graffiti artist like the rest, and I'm sure he couldn't resist putting his work on some blog or site. Sam, you're the art expert. Do you recognise his style?
Oh, that's him, no doubt about it. Illegible signature, anonymous site. How can we trace him?
In less than 10 seconds. Dewey, over to you.
Hack into the router. ISP ID. Okay. IP. Okay. Retrieving log and... There! The site was put online by Vadim Midav, 56 Mountain Street. A false address and no phone. The perfect suspect.
And untraceable. We're up a dead end. So's the investigation.
We don't have much time before the principal has the graffiti cleaned off the wall.
Wait, our artist has a blog. Therefore, he must have an email address.
I can track that easily. But then what? You're going to interview him by email?
Okay, King of the Keyboard, get to it. Even incognito, our little Vadim won't refuse an interview with the reporter from Little Bombay High magazine. Bingo! There, what did I tell you? We have a meeting at 2 o'clock behind the school.
And what do you plan to do?
Simple, 3 stages. 1, Dewey, you prepare for mission secret recording. 2, I wait for Vadim and I give him a gentle grilling. 3, I'm having lunch.
Turn the spoon to the left, Harry. Keep the wrists up or it's lunch, not concrete.
Ooh, it stinks.
This smell is really strange. Shivering Shiva, I hope your daddy is better at making arrests than making curry.
Now the arm.
This is the 15th mic test, Dewey.
We have to be sure that it works. You never know. He might be dangerous. We may have to step in and... Oh, look out! He's coming! He's armed!
Look here, Mr. Artist. It's not very sporting to attack from behind. Melvin!
So, Mr. Melvin, or is it Mr. Vadim? Why did you sabotage our wall?
What? Are you nuts? What you talking about?
Stop this charade. The SBI has proof. I feel like spraying you. In green, the colour of lies.
Hey, stop! Are you completely crazy? This is so dangerous. You okay, Dewey?
So, I guess.
Okay, so you weren't attacking me. Sorry about the high voltage reaction. This is signed Vadim. Please explain.
Vadim is my artist's name. What counts is my work, not my name.
Your traitor's name, you mean? It was you that wrecked the show.
With his work underneath, doesn't make sense. Melvin, how do you explain that your paint was used to wreck the wall?
I have no idea. All I can tell you is someone broke into my garage where I keep my paint.
That's convenient.
Article 4. A suspect always has the right to prove his innocence.
The lock's been forced, but I can find no prints.
And yet the thief tipped over a pot of paint. It's all over the place.
You've got friends, Melvin? I thought you were always alone, busy painting.
Hello, Mr. Raymond, how are you?
Some weird neighbour.
Yeah, but he's harmless.
There, look! The spots! They're the same as I saw by the wall.
Okay, so what?
Now, we really have to think.
Yes, no more plaster cast, no more crutches, long live freedom!
Aha! Dewey, I think I've got a guilty party. Tell Sam!
Too late. I'm talking with Sam. As nobody owned up, the principal's gonna have the wall painted over.
We still have an hour. It's not too late. Meet me at Melvin's. You see those spots? Those marks are made by crutches. I mean by a cane that belongs to the guilty party.
I don't know of any graffiti artist who has a cane.
That's right, but the neighbour has one.
I did it, Violet! I got them!
Well done. Very good. Got who?
Those dirty little scribblers, Melvin and his gang. I, Raymond, I graffitied their pathetic little wall. I've pretended to support their graffiti for years. Now I got me revenge. That'll teach them, or especially Melvin, who painted the pavements of my street and forced me to look at the vile paintings on his gate every day.
Raymond, what's got into you?
And best of all, the principal's going to repaint the wall. There'll be no more graffiti. All gone.
It's good. It's in the can. I'll check the levels and...
Filthy little hooligans, what are you up to in my garden? I, Raymond, I graffitied their pathetic little wall. I pretended...
I'm sure that our principal will love to hear all about this.
Raymond, don't you think you went too far?
Well, I don't know what got into me. What have I done?
Well done, Mr. Raymond. Now that's what I call making peace.
More to the left. There, to the right. There's one missing.
Have you practiced? Can you manage to float yet?
You bet. Sally's going to see what backstroke really looks like. Swimming's not all about muscles.
Classes A and B, now listen up, right now. I've just been told that the school pool will be closed for repair work for 3 months from tomorrow. So there's no swimming class, but the annual swimming competition is brought forward to today. May the best swimmers win, may the losers improve.
I haven't got a swimsuit and...
What, no swimsuit? Sorry. Look, I know the school can lend you a swimsuit, so you can still join in. How about that?
Oh, yes, wonderful. Get a life! What's the point of these competitions, apart from humiliating the non-sporty types?
Hey, what's going on? What was that? Plates that fall all on their own? Isn't this kitchen haunted or what?
Well, what are you serving up to make us sick today, Marcello?
Relax, bambinettes. I prepared a special sporting dish. Tagliatelles with a sauce of Ferrari. After this, you'll swim faster than a barracuda.
Noodles? And why not cement?
Tomato sauce again? It doesn't go with my dress at all.
Organic, green vegetables, healthy eating. Ever heard of it?
Calm it down. Every day is the big operatic drama with you.
And pasta is very healthy too. Slow sugars, gradual assimilation, good for burning energy.
Go through an equation, Dewey Science Nerd. Who asked you?
I've got a great recipe. Alma and Jasmine ratatouille. Want some? So what's your plan to stay afloat?
A swimsuit with nano float and built-in propellers. With this, I can move faster than a torpedo.
Dewey, I heard all that. No gadgets in the competition.
Take a seat. There's room here. Tough luck, Dewey. Maybe you could have won. Yeah, poor Dewey. He won't be the first sports jock on the podium.
Okay, Stan, you don't like competitions. We get the message. Change your hard disk. Your files have got a virus.
Ugh, yuck! Help! My insides are on fire! That burns!
Dewey, Lee, Stan, what's the matter?
Mr. Principal, you have to come quick with the nurse. It's urgent. Well, Miss Popoff.
It's bubbling and boiling like a volcano in there. An intestinal overheat. Embarrassing, but not too harmful. Right, those of you who didn't touch your food, go home. The others, it's time for the infirmary.
Marcello, explain this disaster. But Principal, my pasta is just a recipe of my mama's. Principal, sir, what about the swimming competition? For now, it's been cancelled. Do you expect them to swim on stretchers?
Strange. I ate the same thing as the others, but nothing. No pains, no overheated stomach. There must be some explanation.
Sally, you're the boss of the SBI, right? You have to help me. I'm accused of poisoning my little student. Mamma mia. Somebody sabotaged my pasta. You must find the guilty party. Mwah. Thank you, bellissima. I knew you would agree to help me.
No problem. The SBI will take the case. But on my own, it won't be easy.
The pasta was poisoned, and the SBI is investigating the case. Maybe you missed something, but I'm in the infirmary.
Cool. You make discreet inquiries there. Even if the other kids are sick, there can still be suspects. Somebody might be pretending. I'm going to look for clues in the kitchen.
And how are you going to analyze them? Science is my specialty.
Hey, if you can do it, there's no reason I can't manage it. Just give me the list of stuff to take.
Take the investigation kit and the fluorescent detector.
The molecular analyzer under the skateboard behind the Playbox 3000. And don't forget the variable impulse MIDI proton sequencer.
And how are you going to analyze them? Science is my speciality. No. Pooey, I can do analysis with my eyes shut and left-handed. Okay, now we're going to see who fiddled with all this. Fingerprint detector. Brazilian zebras. My prints are all over the place. I forgot to put on my gloves.
Well, have you fixed our little swimmers? Am I going to be able to hold my competition?
I still haven't discovered what made them sick.
The noble noodle case. Suspect A. Suspicious behavior. Stan, who hates competitions. What are you hiding? A special make a belly ache for everyone kit?
Ugh. That's my sick bag, Dewey. Give it back, or I'll call Miss Popoff.
Oh, are you sending a text message?
Everybody, it's an SMS petition. We're going to get that poisoner Marcello fired.
Right, Sally, now concentrate. This must be the molecular thingamajiggy analyzer. Oh, where's he hidden the on-off switch?
Well, silly science, what about the analysis?
I'm right on top of it. We should get the results soon.
Well, you're going to find a girl's DNA for sure. Alma and Jasmine did the dirty deed.
They sabotaged Marcello's pasta so they could accuse him.
Have you got proof? The SBI has to be sure.
I've got it all. The motive and the proof. Motive, they hate Marcello's cooking. Proof, they've got a petition to get him fired.
Yeah, interesting. But will it stick? Anyway, they're not the only ones on the list. For starters, Marcello could have been taking revenge by making them sick. Not to mention Stan, who hates competitions. And then...
Look, I'm telling you, it's them. Alma and Jasmine fit the profile. Brats, nasty, snobs.
Hi there, Dewey. Can you say that again? We didn't quite hear.
Right, now you're going to be a good boy and do the analysis. Okay, concentrate. To sum up, if I'm not mistaken, this is my most difficult investigation.
Is it normal for the molecular analyzer to play techno and flashing lights? Yes, it's normal, because that's not the molecular analyzer. You took my special mobile Silent Nights party pack.
Okay, how's it going with the suspects?
Flat out. After some discussion, I crossed Alma and Jasmine off the list. They have no motive for wrecking the swimming competition. They just bought the latest Gucci swimsuits and wanted to show them off.
Well, you're going to have to work on the other suspects.
Thanks for that advice. I hadn't thought of that.
Come along, everybody. Underwear and bare feet. I'm going to check your reflexes from your knees to your toes. Lee, I'll start with you. No. What do you mean, no? I just meant not now. I can't hold it. Can I go to the toilet, miss? All right, but hurry.
Ah, now this is the right one. I've got the right machine, the manual. Now you pasta pieces are going to talk. Now what's this little thingy?
Sorry, Lee, buddy. This may be indiscreet, but I do need to know some more about you. Oh.
One day Raja will come.
Mrs. Apu, Mrs. Apu, does this mean anything to you?
Great gurgling Ganges. Sally, where did you find this?
In the school cafeteria, and it managed to fill up the infirmary in 2 seconds.
Well, of course. This is the famous DAP, the delayed action pepper, the most potent in the world. It's delicious, but only for seasoned stomachs.
The mystery is, I ate it, but it had no effect on me.
No wonder, my little mongoose. Ever since you were a baby, I've raised you on pepper juice. You are immune, just like me, your daddy, and all the people who eat Asian food.
Asian food? Where can you buy it? Is there an antidote?
Like the antidote, the delayed action pepper is only sold by specialist herbalists. I think there must be around 50 in Cosmopolis.
Around 50?
Sally, I've got it. I know who committed the crime.
And his name begins with an L, ends with an E, and also has an E in the middle.
How do you know?
I haven't got a swimsuit in.
What? No swimsuit? Sorry. Look, I know the school can lend you a swimsuit, so you can still join in.
Just intuition. Go on.
Lee's medical file is stuffed full of excuse notes to get out of swimming. Temporary allergy to chlorine, passing hydrophobia. With my scan and integrated graphological program, you can see that the parent's signature is different every time. Lee was copying it. What I don't get is that today you only needed to attend, not to swim.
So why sabotage the pastor and make everybody sick?
We'll know more when we question him. But first, I have an urgent mission. His parents are herbalists, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. How do you know?
Don't bother. More intuition. Can you give me the address of their shop? Hello there. Would you have a remedy for delayed action pepper sickness?
Of course, I'll get it for you.
Well, I never. You must be Lee's mother. We're at the same school. I didn't know he loved water so much.
Lee could swim before he could walk. You can't beat him in the water. Here, this should be enough to cure a regiment. You mix it with a glass of water, and the effects should be immediate.
Thanks for your help, Sally. In 10 minutes, everyone will be right as rain.
If we want to find Lee, I know where.
Lee, it's no use hiding in there. Lee, do you hear me? Lee, we have all the evidence. We know it was you who put the pepper in Marcello's pasta, and I know why you did it. But it'd be better if you explained to the principal yourself. Lee, I promise you that everything will be all right.
I had no choice. Despite my fake excuse note, Mr. Jerome was going to make me attend the competition in a swimsuit. And as my mother gives me some extra strong pepper to spice my lunch, I put some in Marcello's pasta and pretended to be sick like everyone else.
But you're not a hooligan, so why, Lee? Why do it?
In my old school, they used to call me the alien. I have 6 toes. With my other foot, that makes 12 toes. It's humiliating.
It is a little surprising, of course, but so what? Being different is no cause for shame. It's often an asset. Lee, you're coming to the competition and you're going to try to win. Feet like that are better than flippers. You can beat them all. And maybe you'll win a prize.
I won! I can't believe it! And it's all thanks to you two. And sorry again for the pepper, Dewey.
Don't worry. That's not why he's sulking. Right, Dewey?
Yeah, well, I don't think it's funny to have won the cup for the most ridiculous swimming style. present you my smartphone perfume detector. Once it has recorded a perfume, everyone wearing it will show up here. Hey, do you want to ruin it or what?
Please, Dewey. I want to know how many girls are wearing my perfume. 350? Do they use it as detergent? It's over, Perfume de Vishnu. Huh?
The SBI must get busy with my emergency. It's important. Priority client. This is Jason.
I'm the junior high basketball champion. Okay, we're losing time. What's your problem?
Since I fell down a staircase, the nightmares haven't stopped. It completely blocks me when I step onto a basketball court. It's a disaster.
You want us to investigate a nightmare?
Well, here we investigate concrete business. Theft, cheating, revenge. Dreams are more the area for shrinks, yeah?
One super team of detectives, anything out of the ordinary, and you throw in the towel.
Okay, we're gonna have to find the cause of your nightmare. But to do that, you're going to have to tell us.
You swear that this will remain a professional secret? Okay, so I'm on the court, ready to shoot at the hoop, when an enormous orange chicken with yellow stripes...
Poor Jace. He must find it weird to be afraid of a chicken. The guy who considers himself the playboy of the school. Some great case.
Dewey, first, he's a client who needs us. Second, this case interests me. An investigation of a nightmare, that's a change.
You're right. Let's get on it right away. We're going to take fingerprints of an imaginary chicken.
Blockhead, to start, we need to get into his mind. And to do that, there's nothing better than hypnosis. Come on, Dewey. There's plenty of police investigations that resort to hypnosis. It's a super opportunity to try it.
Hypnotism for idiots? Sally.
Start your training on family members. They are very likely to be sensitive to your hypnotic talents.
Sally, you see this complete mess? It would make me happy if you cleaned up, please.
Mrs. Apu, look right into my eyes. You are overcome by a deep calmness, very deep. And now follow your instinct. You know you really want to allow yourself to clean up my room.
Look me in the eyes. You are overcome by a total obedience to clean your room. Right this minute. Do it now.
Yes, indeed. And what a game, my friends. This would have to be the best match that I've ever seen in my life.
Keep your eyes on the pendulum. It will make you forget everything. You are disconnected from the real world and you are entering into a trance.
He's bold and he... Oh, look at that.
Cool, it works. When I snap my fingers, you are going to come slowly out of your trance and wake up.
Absolutely lovely day. Lovely day.
Hey, Daddy!
Sally, my cricket match. Play somewhere else.
Well, either the book is wrong or it's me.
Forget it, Sally. It's the place that we have to poke around, at the scene of the accident.
Here's where I fell. Last Saturday on the way to practice, I was... Jason, you all right? One of the cheerleaders found me, alongside the step that was broken.
Let's go attack. I'm going to have a chat with this step. Sally! Hey, stop!
Oops, sorry, Dewey, but I really need to test the solidness of the steps.
No need. The superintendent told me he repaired the step, but there's lots of interesting evidence I want to analyze. In all the dust I collected under the staircase, I found this strange orange powder. The analyzer says it's some sort of rubber. I can't really see where it's come from.
Sally, you're falling into a deep sleep, and you will wake up in 1 minute. Sally, do you hear me?
Hey, I've got a lead. This dust is not ordinary dust. I'd say it's sawdust.
It doesn't even work on me.
Did you hear me, Sally? If it's sawdust, that means the step was sawed through. Jason's accident was no accident.
Dewey, your eyelids are heavy. You will fall into a deep sleep. Yes, it works. Oops. What did you say? Someone set a trap on the staircase?
The step was sawed through, so it was deliberate. That's unbelievable. But everyone in school loves me.
Okay, but even so, we're going to question the cheerleaders. Maybe they saw something the morning of the accident. Svetlana, wasn't it you who found Jason when he fell down the staircase?
Yes, there was a big noise and I was the first to arrive.
Oh, your perfume detector is really cool.
Whoa, you must be super intelligent to have invented that.
Try it on me.
No, me.
No, me.
Please, Dewey. Interrogation. Concentration.
It's not me. It's my perfume detector. It's going wild.
And you didn't notice anything bizarre when you found Jason?
Actually, what was bizarre is that I too had come down this famous staircase. And just 2 minutes later, Jason comes and boom, it collapses.
Yeehaw! Woo!
Dewey, let me remind you that this is an investigation.
Yeehaw! Okay, that's enough, girls. It's true, I'm a genius inventor.
Who still happens to suck his thumb.
What a bunch of baloney.
You can't hide anything from a hypnotist. Besides, we have to awaken Jason's memory because for the moment, this case remains a real mystery. Look into my eyes. You're feeling relaxed. Your limbs are getting heavy. So that's the risk a spy takes. It looks as if she was hypnotized instead of you.
I know her. It's Zoe. She's the mascot of the basketball team. I'm not surprised she's here. She's always following me. Well, that's what it is to be a star.
Svetlana, it's your fault. You hurt Jason. I hate you.
Oh, Jason!
I'm leaving. She's gonna want another autograph.
I was watching you because I'm really worried for Jason. We know that it wasn't an accident, so we need to be prepared.
Who told you that it was an accident?
Well, I heard you talking in the cafeteria. I can't help it. I'm interested in everything that Jason does. By the way, can I have some of the air he breathed?
You and Svetlana, you're not great friends, are you? You said you hated her when you were hypnotized.
Svetlana is the one who hates Jason. She's had it in for him since he ditched her.
This Zoe is an odd character, like her perfume. There are only 2 people wearing it in the entire city.
In any case, she loves Jason too much to be a suspect. It's just got to be Svetlana. Jason and you went out together. You could have told us. It changes everything.
Huh? Since when has the SBI been interested in my private life?
Since we know all the anger you feel for him. And it makes you the #1 suspect.
What anger? It was me who left that pretentious boy. And I bet it was Zoe who told you that. I think she's really jealous.
It's funny how you 2 adore each other.
I remember she was in a bad mood the day of the accident. Look, here's the proof.
Orange and yellow stripes. Like the chicken in Jason's dream. Thanks, Svetlana. Dewey, my feminine intuition is making a blip, and I plan to verify it. Hello, Jason?
Sally! Dewey! Hey, anyone here?
Jason, everything's okay. Sorry, I had to verify where your nightmare came from.
Are you crazy or what? Hey, that's the mascot suit.
Yes, we need to check out the cheerleader's locker room. Your nightmare transformed the mascot costume into the chicken from hell, and Zoe the mascot sabotaged the stairs. She must have soared the stairs and then hid to push you.
Zoe couldn't have done that. She loves me. And then who can prove that my nightmare chicken really is this mascot?
The orange particles I found under the staircase. They surely come from the mascot costume. We have to go back to the gym to take a sample from the costume for comparison.
Hey, the giant chicken's flown the coop!
Who could have stolen the costume?
Zoe!
Oh no, she's taking out only proof. We lost them.
And that's when Dewey takes out his famous perfume detector. Remember Zoe's perfume is a really rare one? The closest bleep is heading to the central building. It's her.
Zoe.
Huh?
Oh, it really was Zoe. She shook me off.
Hey, your perfume is her perfume?
It's not perfume. It's a super rare deodorant. Obviously, Zoe pinched some from me.
She's heading towards the city. Let's get going. Zoe, stop!
Yes!
Dewey, come on, let's go.
The chicken has arrived here.
Zoe, why did you do that to me?
I didn't do anything. It wasn't my fault.
So why are you destroying the orange chicken costume that made Jason fall down the staircase?
I would never have done that to my Jason. Jason, you know that for sure.
Zoe, I'll just have to analyze the costume and compare it to the orange dust I found under the staircase.
Okay, I was the one who sabotaged the step. But it was Svetlana I wanted to get. She always takes that shortcut at the same time. I thought that she would twist her ankle a little so that she'd be away from the team and from Jason. But it was Jason who fell. I tried to stop him, but it was too late. I panicked and took off.
Before passing out, he saw you in your costume, the source of the nightmares.
When I saw that Svetlana had broken up with Jason, I wanted to become a cheerleader so that he wouldn't see me in that ridiculous mascot costume anymore.
And that's why you caused the accident, to take Svetlana's place.
If you knew how much I wanted to be with him, hurting somebody was the last thing I wanted.
Okay, Zoe, I have a thing that could maybe help you. Erase Jason little by little from your thoughts. When I clap my hands, you will wake up and Jason will be nothing more to you.
Hi, SBI. I've come to thank you. My nightmare stopped.
When we're polite, we ring the doorbell before we come in, Jason. Sally, unbelievable. Jason doesn't mean anything to me anymore. Dewey, I took a little of the air breathed by you. Do you have a photograph of yourself?
Edna.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson.
In fact, all your artworks are excellent, children. I think this is the school's best art exhibition ever. The teachers and students will have a hard time trying to choose just one winner among all these masterpieces. But we'll see that tonight. Right now, it's time for lunch.
Yeah! Okay! Let's get out of here! Yeah.
Finishing touches only, children. And then you can have the afternoon off until the grand opening.
My self-portrait! It's missing!
From a locked room? Why, that's impossible.
Sally, wait till you see my latest invention. It will really help with our investigations.
I'll say, you could do with some deodorant.
No, it's a spray that makes fingerprints glow. Watch. This piece of paper is now covered with my fingerprints, but you can't see them, right? Now watch what happens when I spray it with this. Oh, this stuff's like glue.
Really, Dewey, deodorant is a much better idea.
My masterpiece has been stolen!
Your masterpiece? And that would be...
My entry in the school art exhibition. It's gone! I'm sure one of the other artists took it because they knew it was going to win.
Can you give us a description of the artwork?
How can I put it into mere words? It was incandescent, original, sublime.
No, Dewey just wants you to tell us what it looked like.
Like me. It was a self-portrait in jelly beans.
Jelly beans?
All the colours, except for the purple ones. I ate those. I must have the portrait back.
We'll look into it right away.
Just as soon as I've cleaned myself up.
No, now! The exhibition opens tonight.
Oh, thank goodness you've come, Sally, but I don't think even a detective of your skills can solve this mystery.
That's where it was taken from. There. Oh, I feel as sad as a still life.
I mean, how can a work of art disappear from a locked room to which I have the only key?
Oh, sorry, sir. Whoa.
This is Sanjay's brilliant sculpture. It's called The Consumer Contemplates His Own Reflection. It's very good. But then they all are.
Yes. Where are the artists now?
Oh, they're such dedicated students. They're probably at home creating, and creating. Oh, isn't it wonderful, kids?
Starry, Starry Afternoon by Jackson Bollard.
Hello, Mrs. Bollard. Is Jackson in?
Oh, not at the moment, dears. He's at the junkyard painting. He's always painting there. Just look at the state of his clothes.
Strange place to do painting.
Oh, Sally, my shirt!
Someone's throwing paint bombs. And I think I know who. Jackson!
Oh, hi, Sally. Sorry for throwing that at you. I thought you were Joseph. Hi.
So this is how you paint?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not a serious artist at all. Oh, I prefer to throw paint bombs, but I needed an excuse to explain to Mum why my clothes were covered in paint.
So you told her you'd taken up painting?
But then I had to produce a painting and prove it. It wasn't hard. Watch. And voila! A work of art! The trouble was, Mr. Thompson liked the painting so much, put it in the school art competition.
So you're not trying to win the competition?
Huh? And so you have no reason to steal Edna's painting?
No, I didn't steal Edna's painting. I'm a serious artist. Look, my work examines the details of daily life through the medium of pop art. I wouldn't dream of stealing another artist's work.
Well, what about that?
So I copied it. That's what pop art is about.
But that's not copied. It's been cut out. See? A perfect match.
me!
You're right. I didn't finish my painting in time for the competition, so I cut out the poster instead. But I didn't steal Edna's work.
And so, Mr. Thompson, I really think the art competition should be called off because too many of the exhibits aren't art at all.
I disagree. Art is where you find it. And the paint bomb blast and advertising poster are valid forms of art. It simply depends on your interpretation. So, the competition will go ahead.
But what about my missing artwork?
Don't you see, Edna? Even the absence of your work of art is a work of art.
You're right. This blank space could now be called Self-Portrait in Nothing. Okay, well, since I still have a masterpiece, I don't need you anymore, so you can stop your investigation.
Maybe getting fired is a good thing. We were way out of our depth with that art scene anyway.
Don't worry, Sally. My new invention will cheer you up, and this one will work. Introducing the evidence bearer. Now when we go on investigations, instead of sticking all the evidence on me, the evidence bearer can carry it all. Oh, another dud! Looks like we can't get anything right.
Yes, we can. The SBI are not failures. We've solved plenty of cases before, and we're going to finish this one.
Things aren't always breezy, not always easy peasy, and you won't reach the sky if you don't even try. Look deep in your heart, be brave and make a start. Trust in what you do, you know that we'll get through.
I couldn't have taken Edna's self-portrait because I was having lunch with her when it went missing.
That's a beautiful sculpture, Sanjay. These all are.
I just make these for my own pleasure. They're not as good as the other kids' work.
Not as good as a self-portrait in nothing.
No, my sculptures are old-fashioned compared with their super clever modern work. That's why I tried something completely different for the competition. See, the pig boy represents the greedy consumer. The remote control represents a magic wand that gives him everything he wants.
Wait, is this how you left the sculpture in the art room?
Yeah, why?
Oh, no reason. But I think this art competition is not yet over.
Huh? You're entering the competition?
Sure, why not?
Because you don't know anything about art.
According to Mr. Thompson, art is where you find it. And I'm finding it right here.
My evidence bearer is hardly a work of art. It's barely a work of science.
Don't be so modest, Dewey. All it needs is a bit of paint, some of your glue spray, and a piece of fruit, and voila! That's art. Still life with banana. Is it too late to enter the competition, Mr. Thompson?
No, not with the work as bold and imaginative as that, Sally. Your sculpture sums up la condition humaine with breathtaking originality.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson.
Oh, but you better hurry up and install it, Sally. The rest of the school will be here soon for the grand opening and the judging.
You okay, Dewey?
No, I'm very cramped.
So will you please tell me what's going on?
When we were at Sanjay's, I noticed that the pig boy in the photo is holding the TV remote in a different hand than when we saw him in the art room.
The statue is alive. This is not over.
Sanjay's brother, I presume.
Yeah, and I'm not unhappy that this case is closed. Oh man, it was hot in this costume.
I was desperate to win first prize. I needed the art materials, but I didn't think I was as good as the other artists, so I asked Rahani to pose as a statue.
You painted his clothes, gloves, and mask so he would look like a statue, and put him on the chair so he wouldn't have to move.
But Rahani got hungry during lunch, and that's how Edna's self-portrait in jelly beans disappeared. He ate it!
You ate my work of genius! Give it back! Come on, Theo, cough it up!
I figured he was still hungry, so I thought some fruit would make him reveal himself.
Oh, what a disaster! The art competition is ruined.
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson. It's all my fault.
No, Sanjay. We all cheated in a way. Well, not me! My self-portrait is in there somewhere!
competition is not ruined. Most of you have other work you can put on display. This would be a good time to put your real talent to the test.
It's a crazy idea, but it just might work. The school has voted, and the winner of this year's art competition is Sanjay for his sculpture, The Detective.
Are you disappointed that our still life with banana didn't win?
No, our real work of art was solving the case, and we should never again doubt our ability to do that. Collection of Glenda Claxon fluorescent pink unique designer scrunchies from my locker. That right?
Yes, exactly. It's a crime against fashion. How am I going to make my hair look good now with rubber bands from the supermarket?
Don't worry, Kabina. The SBI won't let you down.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get to work. My scrunchies won't come back by themselves.
Let us through. Okay, let's do it.
Iodine spray for identifying the footprints. High-tech technology. Too many prints. Normal for a hallway. Okay, better still. Extra magnifying glasses to detect the undetectable clues. Not a clue. Perfect. I love problems. We'll use the good old-fashioned method. Black fingerprint powder.
Hello, Sally. I could give you a hand if you want.
Okay, who are you and what did you see?
I'm Leo, and I didn't see who, but maybe what.
1,000 protons! It's not possible! Nothing at all! Absolutely zero!
I think I found a clue over there. There, the little pink thing. Here.
But it's enormous! That's impossible! I swear to you, Sally, the locker was spotless less than 2 seconds ago. Guys, you saw it. Tell her.
The only thing I saw was a guy who was put in his place by an amateur. Back to the drawing board, McAdam. Come on, let's get out of here. Albert, that's an order.
It was beginner's luck. Finding clues is easy, but analysing, that can't be done by just anybody.
Okay, I'll leave you to your analysis. I'm going to the cafeteria to put my notes in order.
Sally, can I go with you? I don't feel very comfortable. I feel bad for Dewey because of the clue that I found.
Don't worry about Dewey. He's tough. At the SBI, we're unbreakable.
So, a range of colours woven obliquely. And at the bottom, what does it say? It's the signature of Glenda Claxton Industries. It's a Viva from the stolen scrunchie. Okay, Dewey, you're still the best. Oh, Leo, but you went that way with Sally. How did you... I didn't see you come back.
Really? Today you would miss a cow in the hallway. And you call yourself Sally's partner. Okay, I'm off. See you.
Huh? Aha! That's enough, Leo. You had a lucky break with that clue, that's all. So quit carrying on about it and distracting me.
What are you getting at, Dewey?
He knows very well. What do you mean, miss a cow in the hallway? Acting cool? Poof, poof, disappear. Turn up here, huh?
Leo, an acrobat. He can hardly manage to carry his lunch tray. Even I can confirm he never left the cafeteria.
Hey, genius. Before you find any clues, you better find some glasses first.
Dewey, you're putting too much pressure on yourself. Stay cool. Concentrate on the investigation.
Yes, but I'm normally the one who finds the clues, not an amateur.
Were you jealous that Leo found a clue instead of you? You're mad at him. You looked everywhere. It's just your imagination that's overheating.
Maybe you're right. I've got to calm down to chill out. Sorry I accused you, Leo.
Agent Dewey, is the investigation progressing?
Sally! Leo appeared in the toilet! Sally?
The archives are the most important. I'm sending my notes to the SBI and... Dewey, what's going on?
Sally, it's starting again! It was him! It was him! You come back and taunt me in the cafe after that stuff in the toilet!
Excuse us, Leo.
I keep seeing Leo everywhere. It's like he's a super athlete. Jealousy has made me delirious. I need to go home. You replace me. Do I need a nap? Oh, a fly.
Huh? Is he on the trail of a fly, or am I dreaming? Well, where are my scrunchies?
Well, Dewey doesn't feel very well. As I need his scientific knowledge, we need to take a break.
And then what? It's not my fault if your associate has lost his mind. Why not replace him with the new guy? He at least finds things. I'm the client, and you do what I want, okay? Get to work.
It's me! Kavina spoke to me! To me! I'm going to be the best SBI agent you've ever had.
Kavina, I'm afraid we have nothing more than before. And Leo won't make a difference. Sorry, but we're at a dead end.
And how am I going to live without my lucky scrunchies? It's horrible.
Kavina, I think I found something.
It's a miracle. I can't do it. I don't have my wedge heels. I'm too short.
Over to us, Leo, and give me a leg up before Kavina breaks a nail. Bingo. Aha!
It's them? Are they there? My scrunchies, my loves. Leo, you're my hero.
Thanks. Kavina, wait for me.
Strange. For a discreet guy, he's been nothing like that today. He sees everything, finds everything, always in the right place at the right time. Well. Origami. This little character's bizarre. And again, there's this funny yellow substance. Dewey, quick, meet me at the SBI. I have news that'll make you happy.
Wow, it's racine. It's a substance from vegetables. You said you found it in the corridor. It comes from the resin of a pine tree. It's a natural product used by athletes. Do you think that there's a connection to our investigation? We need to warn Kavina.
Kavina doesn't care about the culprit now that Leo has found her scrunchies.
Leo has found Kavina's scrunchies.
Strange, huh? I thought so too. In short, I think it looks as if your visions weren't visions. Look at what else I found. You can see that there are traces of resin on it.
It looks as if there's something written underneath. I need to unfold it without tearing it. Where did you find this?
In the boys' toilets.
1,000 neutrons! It's a map of all the places where I had my visions!
Always Leo. Always in the right place at the right time. And with the best of alibis, me. Hi, Leo. I didn't have time to thank you for our case. Great help. And what an eye. Can I talk to you?
Well, the case is closed and I'm in the middle of writing a poem for Kavina and,
Dying of envy to see the bedroom of a super detective. Is it this way? Wow, super bedroom. Bunk beds. At least you have a choice. Very classy, those trophies. Are they yours?
Oh, they're my big brother Tiger's. He's a high-level athlete. He doesn't live with us anymore. Me, I'm a scientist. Didn't you need to talk to me about the investigation?
Yes, Dewey found a trail. He has an idea about the scrunchie thief. You have exactly 2 of everything? That's really crazy.
2's better than 1, don't you think? So is Dewey still on the job? I thought that he had given up, hadn't he?
Give up? You don't know Dewey.
And so you're here for what exactly?
Why, just to tell you that Dewey has found a lead and that he's waiting for us at the school gym. We're going to unmask our thief. Come on.
The thief? I'll slip on a jacket and I'll be with you. It's me.
Stay here. I'm going to see if I can find Dewey.
Leo? Is Sally with you? I have all the proof.
Proof of what? Who's the thief?
Not now. We need to find Sally first. I'll leave my sack. There's nobody and nothing to be afraid of. Come on. Sally. I've dreamed for years of seeing a real dragnet.
Thank you, thank you. And now we'll see what's caught in our little net.
Vishnu Kadabra. Ah! I'm seeing double again.
Don't panic. I promised you that everything would be explained. It's Tiger, Leo's twin brother.
Let me out of here!
Leo has a twin brother, but I never saw him at the junior high.
And for a good reason. He boards at the sports school, Little American. He's a promising athlete, the opposite of Leo.
But why did he take it out on me? It doesn't make sense.
To get you off the investigation. Tiger made you think that he was Leo to make you crack and to allow Leo to replace you.
It was important that for once someone finally noticed me.
So my visions were not really visions. They were real. Hooray!
Yeah, I finally understood everything when I went to Leo's house. Doubles of all the clothes, bunk beds, a room for twins, not to mention the trophies of the Junior League. It couldn't have belonged to an adult, and we all know that Leo's not sporty. And the logo on the banner, it's the same symbol as the origami and highly valued by athletes for concentration before events.
And me who believed I was seeing things. Really great. Really great.
Causing lots of trouble by making us see double. Helped us solve a crime while messing with our minds. But the SBI was smarter. We knew just what to do. Just expose your clever, tricky switcheroo. Your attention, please. Quiet, everybody. My new friend Leo has something he wants to say to you. Go ahead, Leo. Be brave.
So I would like to say that I'm not a better detective than Dewey. I cheated. I stole Kavina's scrunchies so she'd notice me when I found them. And I even had an accomplice. I had to use an athlete. Huh? I'm Tiger. Yeah, we're twins. I just wanted Leo to be someone, and thanks to the SBI, you all noticed him. We're sorry, Dewey.
No problem. I know you're just trying to tell me you admire me so much.
No, not at all. The person that I did all this for is Kavina. I needed you to think I was your hero because I like you a lot, Kavina.
Leo, I forgive you. It's so nice. But you didn't have to do all that. You should have introduced me to your brother earlier. Oh, Tiger! I just adore sports too.
Sally, bright and sexy.